I'm getting ready to take these other glass bead on to do a nice little detail. This is a good example of something that I had to do. Since I'm using these rings, this piece had to be curved to fit the radius of the outer radius of the rings. This is the mount that holds the ring to the base. And these pieces are all aluminum. They've just been primed. They've been primed with an aluminum primer before the paint will be sprayed on. But this little mount screws into those two holes and actually holds the ring. And I think this is the ring that goes in there. Something like the Design Guild Award is more like, like a piece of jewelry, or I mean, you're really into the finer points of the hardware and the finishes, and that's why I kind of enjoy doing something like the Design Guild Award, because it has that in there. So the whole idea of me being in design was kind of a funny story. My father graduated from Georgia Tech, went to Georgia Tech in mechanical engineering. You know, that was always kind of what my parents thought I should do. And so I got in engineering here. I got in School of Engineering. And I went for one year. I had a friend from Wilmington who was in architecture here. So I knew a little bit about the the School of Design then. And I would talk to him about being in architecture here, and we would, we'd talk about me being in engineering, and this just seemed like a nice place to be. I kind of made the 20-year loop. I graduated in 75 and worked around Raleigh and just at different places, and then came back here in the job I have now in 96. I'd always sort of thought that I would love to work with students and do something back at school, because it had been so long since I'd been here in school that I thought, well, what a great place to work. So I applied for it and got it, and it was basically running the shop and working with the students to do in there. But that sort of goes on here, and you actually hollow out. You can stretch the metal and hammer it out to make a bowl shape, and that's exactly what Roy Gusso used to make the stainless steel egg that's in the College of Design curriculum. Well, my plans, I guess I've got a lot of stuff lined up. I mean, for years I've been doing projects and working on an old house down on the Trent River right below Newbern, and Janice and my wife and I have been working on that for like 12 years and kind of getting it ready. We knew that we would end up down there when we retired. I have sort of a sentimental attachment just because I went to school here, and I came back after 20 years to do this job, and it's I'll miss the people, and certainly the students probably more than anything, but I've got a lot of friends and a lot of people that I'm sure I'll keep up with, as I go through retirement. So yeah, I'll miss the whole place, but I think probably the working with the students and just being around young people as much as anybody is, working in a place like this, I'll really miss. I think that really it keeps you thinking young, and it keeps you feeling young. I think it really affects the way you think and do things. So I'm sure I'll miss that, but we'll see. I'll be back.